Welcome back. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe. I'm gonna get 10K before the year ends. Do you guys think I can make that goal? I never say to subscribe or like a video because it's so cringy. I don't know why, but I want to become a content creator, which makes no sense. But yeah. Anyways, let's get into the first video of the day. Am I the a-hole for not making him food after his work wife kept making him food? Me, female 27, and my husband, male 34, have been married for 3 years, but we were dating 4 years prior. He recently got a promotion in his company and moved to a different department. In this department, he recently started interacting with female 24. I dislike her and have her from the start. Every time I'm there, she makes sure to call him her work husband, or she will do simple things such as making him food or giving him extra tight hugs. But my breaking point was last week when he had come home with the food I made him. When I asked him why his lunchbag was still full of what I made him in the morning, he said that his work wife had made him food and he didn't want to seem rude and waste it. So I ignored it till he threw away the food I made him. I woke up at 6 a.m. just to make him his favorite food. But ever since then, this has happened every day. It started to get annoying. Till today, I decided not to make him lunch. He came downstairs in the morning to me making breakfast and asked me where his lunch was. I said I didn't make him one because it was going to go to waste anyways. He started arguing that I was being petty over a little thing, but I tried to discuss how I felt and he went over it. So am I the a-hole for not making him food? I mean, if he's not gonna eat the food, then why are you gonna make it? So it could be thrown out? That makes no sense. And second of all, I would never allow for me to get up at 6 a.m. and make my husband lunch, and then he comes home and tells me he's throwing away because he didn't eat it because another woman brought him a lunch. And this happens a lot of times. I would never allow that. The first 2 times, okay, maybe. By the third time, I'm getting a divorce or he's going to be stopped disrespecting me, because I hate when women let the man disrespect them and they blame another woman for it. This is a grown man. If he's capable of going to a grown adult job, being in a grown adult marriage, he has the ability to tell that other woman, please, I appreciate your work, your food, but my wife makes me food, so please do not bring me any food. Like, it's that easy. They act like he has to beat her up or something. My wife makes me food, so I don't really want your food. Thank you very much, though. I appreciate the kind gesture. That's it. Like, you don't have to keep disrespecting your wife. Am I the a-hole for telling my friend that I've accidentally been sleeping with her fiancé? This is a hell of a title, I'm aware. I don't really know how to start this, so I'll just get into it. I'll preface this by saying that I'm 22, male, very, very gay. I was in high school when I met this friend, and she was the cool older kid the year above me. For all intents and purposes, we'll call her Sienna, 23, female. Now, after high school, I went to an out-of-state college while Sienna went to the local uni. We kind of lost touch other than the obligatory happy birthday and Merry Christmas text, so you can imagine my surprise when I got a text from my mom a few months ago saying that a wedding invitation from Sienna had gotten delivered to my parents' house. Sure enough, a quick text to the lucky lady confirmed that she was getting married. Her longtime partner, Marcus, 25 male, had finally proposed. A summer wedding right in my hometown, right when I and some of our other friends would be back in town from university. I was invited to one of the pre-wedding girls' nights because my life is that of the two-dimensional comic relief gay side character, I guess, and we got wasted, like the kind of drunk where logic isn't even in the same dimension. So when the topic of other people in the girl squad's relationships came up, like the genius I was, I whipped out my phone to show them the hot guy I've been hooking up with, who turned out to be Marcus. Rightfully so, Sienna lost it. Fair, no criticism from me. But then she turned on me and started blaming me for ruining her wedding. For clarification, because I'm sure this will come up in the comments, no, the wedding invitation did not have any photos in it. It was one of those minimalist designs with over-the-top calligraphy, that's it. Her socials only feature her. I had no way of knowing what he looked like. I don't personally think I was at fault here, but here's where I think I messed up. I very loudly into the entire club drunkenly said, "It's not my fault. Your cheating fiancé likes getting his back blown out, Sienna." I feel absolutely awful. I don't want to be the other woman, technically a guy, but you get it. And I certainly don't want to hurt a friend like that. I've tried apologizing 1,000 times, but she's not interested in talking to me, which I totally get. When confronted, he confessed to not only hooking up with me, but also 8 different guys over the course of their 4-year relationship. The wedding's been called. Oh, fuck. I mean, yeah, I would hope so. What the hell? That's really awful, though. Oh my gosh, she must be so sad and embarrassed. But some people, they know that their partners are cheating on them and stuff like that, but because they desperately want to be with someone and they desperately want to get married, they don't they overlook it. And now that she might be like one of those women, like now that he exposed him like that accidentally, she might be embarrassed because her friends know about it too. Or she can just be very upset and shocked. This is, the first time she's hearing this, and she's just so sad, and she feels betrayed by everyone. But later in life, she might feel better, and she might she might not blame her friend no more, and she just might calm down. So you just never know. Like, people always react differently, and it's always two different sides to everything. But it's so sad to get cheated on a couple of days before your wedding. Damn. And I heard a lot of those people, like the wedding venues, catering, and things like that, they don't even be giving people refunds either. So money wasted, time wasted, and she kind of got disease. 8 different men, including him, and he was a homosexual. Lord have mercy. Okay, on to the third and last story. Am I the a-hole for dumping my boyfriend after he got a surprise from his ex? So we have been together just over 13 months. Me, female 27, planning and moving in together about 4 months when this Luke, male 29, lease is up. We have been to loads of events together, weddings, engagements, parties, birthdays, even his grandparents' wedding anniversary party. We were due to attend his friend's wedding in a neighboring country. When a few weeks before he told me he didn't want me to go, it was just as I was booking my flights. I asked why, and he said I would be bored. I know his friend group well, so it's not like I wouldn't know anyone. Anyways, despite many heated discussions, he was adamant. This left a bad taste in my mouth, and I felt something was off. So 7 of my friends and I decided to go for a break at the beach while he was gone, and then extended it to a full week. My friend Jem's parents had a house at the beach less than 2 hours drive away, and the weather was supposed to be good, so we were excited. We were leaving on Wednesday and due back the following Wednesday morning early and going straight into work. I didn't even bother telling my boyfriend. Honestly, it felt like he wouldn't care and I was on brink of breaking up with him, but decided to enjoy the break first. I get a call from Anna, female 26, out of the blue. Anna was the girlfriend of my BF best friend, Sam 29. We had been due to travel with them. She overheard Luke talking to Sam. Sam was asking if he really wasn't going to bring me to the wedding. Luke said yes, because his ex Lucy, late 20s, I think, had finally RSVP'd that she was going and had really delayed. She texted Luke and told him she couldn't wait to see him again and had a surprise for him. They had broken up 3 years ago and she lived abroad, and they kept in touch a little as far as I know. Luke was convinced the surprise was intimacy, as this has been some kind of running joke with them when they dated. Anyway, he didn't want me to there messing up his chance of having intimacy with Lucy. He said it was one Damn. He said it was a once off, but he had to do it. Well, that was enough for me. I knew I would be dumping him, but I didn't want a week of him texting or harassing me to forgive him while I was at the beach, so I held up until we got back. On Tuesday, Luke texted and said he was sleeping over at mine until Thursday, as he would be leaving early Friday morning and would be gone until Sunday. He didn't ask, just told me. I replied that he couldn't, as I was leaving very early on Wednesday morning for a week's vacation and would see him next week. Told him not to worry about keeping in touch because I was planning to be phone free on my vacation as much as possible. He asked why I hadn't told him I was going on vacation, and I just thought I had. He wanted to know who I was going with and 100 other questions. I told him we would talk when I get back, that I was busy packing and to enjoy the wedding, and I hoped it was full of surprise for him. He didn't reply. We had a fantastic vacation. The rain held off and we stayed on the beach all day and hit nightclubs and local bars and restaurants at night. I didn't post on social media, but was certainly tagged in a lot of pics. He texted me a few times Thursday and Friday, but just general flight leaving now. I got here, okay stuff. But on Saturday, the day of the wedding, he really texted and called a lot. The texts were all how he missed me and made mistake not bringing me. I didn't reply and didn't answer any calls. Same on Sunday. Then he got home on Sunday night and wanted to join us at the beach. I told him no, he would just be bored. So Sunday night, Anna rang me and couldn't stop laughing. His ex Lucy turned up to the restaurant Friday to the group dinner, and her surprise was that she was 7 months pregnant with her new husband's baby, and her shiny new husband was with her. Lucy played a cruel but hilarious prank on him, but it also ended our relationship, but I was grateful to Lucy for showing me who he really was. Luke arrived to mine Wednesday after I got back and was love bombing me, telling me how much he missed me and apologizing again. At that point, I told him I knew why he didn't bring me, and that his surprise wasn't sex but a pregnant ex and her husband, so I told him it was over. He planned to cheat even if he didn't get the chance to. I was laughing at how Lucy pranked him, but honestly, I was still hurting on the inside. He tried to get me to change my mind because he hadn't actually cheated, but I wouldn't. Am I the a-hole for dumping him even though he didn't actually cheat? Whether he actually slept with her or not, at the end of the day, he was planning to cheat. So, no, you're not the asshole.